What? Strawberry lemonade, good. Good Saturday morning to each and every one of you. Rob here, and just want to kind of get a roll call of people. Um, we know Keith White is in Louisiana. Um, the storm hit through Louisiana, straight through. Um, he knows it's been an open invitation anytime that, as long as he's uh, healthy as far as COVID and stuff, and is able to be around people, um, doors open, doors open. So we are, what were you? Just a few minutes before 10 o'clock here on Saturday morning, and hoping to hear from him. This storm looks like it's ravaged more of Louisiana than the first storm 6 weeks ago. You got to figure some of those light poles, light lines, if they didn't fall, that they probably got weakened. They probably got hurt, think about it. It's just like a person. If a person was in a fight with somebody, right? And then 6 weeks later had to get in another fight. Well, you're probably not up to full strength yet. And that's what I'm thinking. Some of the areas of Louisiana, some of those parishes, I don't think they call them counties down there. I think they call them parishes of Louisiana. That's probably what's happened. Some of these light lines did not fall last time, but they got weakened, and they have not had a chance to do anything about strengthening them back up. And this second boom come through, and it's really meant business. We also want to, last evening, 10:30, whatever time it was, we were going off the air. It was probably close to 11. We were talking, and the normal quote unquote group, and D-Lines spoke up and said he was having a fever, and have yet to hear from him. I emailed him, and I emailed Keith. So I'm hoping to hear from one or both of them, preferably both of them this morning, maybe before lunchtime would be great. Keith's situation, fully understand, man, oh man, he's trying to avoid water, wind, electrical issues, and then on top of that, you've got animals down there. You've got alligators, you got snakes, you've got a lot of stuff going on. So if you're walking into water, you have got to be careful, man. Oh man, that is ultra dangerous. So we're hoping that Keith's okay. He's down in middle of Louisiana. D-Lines, obviously in Ohio. Weather, I'm not so worried about weather for him as I am simply his health. And I'm hoping to hear from him this morning. He generally emails me 2-3 times a day on rough days, on days that he's just like, I'm pretty much out of it, Rob, but I want to let you know how I feel. So I'm not sure it's such a bad thing. Maybe he's still sleeping. Maybe he's sleeping in late this morning. But he normally does let me know something when something's happening. So we're going to hang in here for a little while this morning, this Saturday morning. A lot of college football on hand today, and they're playing a lot more games than I figured they would. I figured a lot of them would get canceled. Mississippi State, or is it Ole Miss? One of those two is hosting Alabama today. And I mean, the storm went up Louisiana, but I guess they're good to go. Currently pouring down rain here. We had a front hit through here this morning about 4 o'clock. started busting rain down. I mean, it just was pouring down. And it was just, it didn't slow down at all. And since then, it has subsided. This is a rain we can use. It really is. Now, if this hurricane will go a little north of us and maybe just, tip us a little bit, not, really hit us hard, I think we're fine. We should be anyway. We're hoping to be. But that's the thing we're doing this morning, kind of on the outlook or on a watch for Keith and for Keith and Delon's. That's what we're on this morning. While I'm here, may as well print a couple things up. What's up, Tam? Good morning. I guess it's good afternoon for you. How you doing? We've got a hurricane, We've got a hurricane that hit. Let me show you. I'll show you where it hit. We had a hurricane that hit right here in Louisiana, and that's where Keith's at. Have you watched the movie Human Centipede? No. And when this thing hits through, it's supposed to just cut right straight up toward the Gulf, toward the Great Lakes, kind of. It's supposed to kind of miss us. It's supposed to kind of swing around. We'll see if it does. We'll see if it does. No, I'm not a big movie watcher, bud. Yeah. The states. We're loaded with folks on this channel from the Northeast, Midwest area. Yeah, we have a lot of folks. But we're hoping to hear some from D-Lines this morning. I don't know whether we will. We're hoping to. And, we certainly hope for it. We're certainly hoping for it. Guess how many alligators there are in Florida? 40,000. I don't know. I really don't know. That's the reason I say I don't know. Maybe 20. They're all in cages, though. 1.2 million alligators in Florida. Wow. Just in Florida alone. Florida's got a lot going on, man. Florida has a lot going on. Quick Google search. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I'll be done right here in just a second. I'm just trying to clean out the rest of the paper I have right here. We've got one more behind this one. So, trying to get rid of the last sheet right there. That's what I wanted to do. I knew I had just a few left. I just didn't know how many. And how's the weather over there? There are over 200 million rats in the UK. That's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah, that's just nuts. Who did you call a stupid bitch on a tree video? Who did the tree video? The live. Oh, well, I know. I do all mine's live stream. All my live streams. Yesterday. Who would that have been? It could have been anybody, right? Oh, me. I'll have to go back and look at it, Tam. No. No. Who was doing something? Let's see. Where was that? Let's see. The tree video. Oh. So it was outside. And what was the context? I mean, what were we talking about at the time? Said somebody, don't be a stupid bitch. I'm not going to go back and watch an author. No, you don't have to. No. Did you end up watching all 3 hours of the whole tree? I was talking to my neighbors. Let's see. Now, who would I have been talking about being a stupid bitch? Okay. So I know who I'm talking to then. Let's see. I don't know who it was. I'll have to go back and listen. Couldn't understand most of what you were saying. Man, oh man. All right. I'll check it out. Oh man. Now you got me wanting to go back and look at it. I'll definitely go back and check it. No news in the morning. Last night when we went to bed, roughly 11 p.m. Eastern time, D-Lons was getting a little bit of a fever. He was getting back up at about 101, right there close to him, 101. We were on his ass. We said, look, hit the bed, try to wrap up real well, try to break into a sweat. Break into a sweat, it'll break your fever. Keep drinking stuff. I've yet to hear from him. Maybe just as concerning or more concerning is I haven't heard anything out of Keith White. Keith White's in the eye of this hurricane. Right now, I don't think the rains make as much difference. If you're looking at the radar like I've been looking at, the rains don't scare me as much as the winds do. What times do night NFL games finish in America? Most time 11:30, 12 o'clock. Keith should move away from Louisiana. I wouldn't want to stay down there all the time. That's for sure. So let me show you what we've got going on right now. We're getting rain. We're getting a lot of rain. PJet, New York, you guys getting the rain? I think maybe not. But are you getting clouds? Are you getting sun? I mean, it's what, 10 o'clock right now. What's happening? What's happening with you guys as far as weather? Yeah. Sunny and windy here. Okay. Sunny and windy. Anything but that here. Let's see. I'm going to try to pull this back up again. Here we go. Let me just show you. It's really. I will say this much. I bought the aerator for the yard, and 3 times. I aerated it before I mowed. I aerated it after I mowed. I aerated it twice before I mowed. So it's starting to green up out of here a little bit. Right here's where our tree was. Right. You can see the stump. Maybe. There you can. So that's real close to the house. Now, let me show you our radar. This is my neighborhood. We're getting it. It is an actual island. It is an actual island. Long Island is. It's just but that's part of New York City. That's part of New York City. Yeah. New York City is it's some different things though. Yeah. Now, we have some things that make me say good, and we've got some things that make me say bad. Michael Peterson says, watching College Game Day. They're at Clemson. It's raining hard there. It's raining really hard here, too. Virginia, Michael Peterson. Michael Peterson in Central Texas. How's things there? Looks like maybe I'm going to guess it's hot there. So you need a boat to get over to the mainland America. No, you can cross a bridge, bud. Bridges. Yeah, they've got bridges. I mean, it's not an island 40 miles off. It's right there. And Michael Peterson says it's hot there. Okay. What do we have today? Red River Shootout? Is it Texas, Oklahoma? And if so, where are they playing at? That could play a major role in what's going on. Well, Hawaii's not that hot, Tam. Hawaii doesn't get 90 and 100. Hawaii stays about 70, anywhere from 70 to 83, somewhere like that. Hawaii doesn't get extra hot. Hawaii stays at the Cotton Bowl, Texas OU, and what are we talking? 80 degrees? Are we talking 90? Are we talking 105? As you go east, there are suburbs of Nassau County, and then further out is Suffolk County. Yeah. So what are we talking about temperatures today there, Michael? At game time, are we talking 80s, 90s, 100s? Is the Bronx the worst part of New York? 98 degrees. Wow. We got 2 or 3 conversations going on. If you guys are here right now, Tam and PJ are talking about New York City, and me and Michael Peterson, we're talking about Oklahoma University in Texas. They're going to play today. I'm actually going to give a pick here in just a few minutes as to who I think wins this ball game. Parts of it, I'm originally from New York City. Oh, okay. All right. So about 98 degrees at the Cotton Bowl today. That's going to be really, really tough. Let's first off, let me show you what we got going on here with maybe with Keith White. Keith's now in Louisiana. Keith's in Louisiana, and you can see where the eye of the hurricane has already come up most of the state of Louisiana. It's almost ready, to go into Mississippi and Arkansas. It's just about ready. And it's weakened to a tropical storm. So now we can only hope that the rains don't make another swirl back in and he has a pen too, Pjet. Pjet, do you have a pen? We never have given you a pen yet, bro. Pjet doesn't have a pen. Pjet's one of my. Yeah, we got to give Pjet a pen. So before you leave, brother, we got to give you a pin. But you can see where the eye of the hurricane is at right there. Let's see if we can make it move. Yeah. See, there's the eye right there, big as hell. So, there, we're simply hoping that Keith's okay. PIN. You'll get to see what we're talking about. And while we're waiting, let's see if maybe we've gotten some news. No news yet. All right, let's get some pins out. He doesn't even know where we're going now, guys. Tam even's got one. You get a color, bro. You get a color. You can have yellow. You can have red. You can have white, blue, or green. So, Tam's giving you a lesson on New York. Now he's going to tell you you're in the mafia. Okay, what color pen? You want a green pen? There, I got you. Now he's going to say there's a lot of mafia people there. Now let's see. Then let's. I want to see what Grant. Now I want to see what PJet's response is. Yeah, I'm part of that too. Oh, that would have been funny. All right, let's get where we come after here. All right. Okay. All right. Now, PJet's going to be pissed. There really is no Long Island out there. Unless you call that Long Island. I don't know. Maybe that's Long Island right here. I don't know. So, we got one for everybody. Yeah, it is Long Island. Okay. We got one for everybody in the room there. PJet just hadn't been here much. There's Michael right there. There's Michael right there. Abilene. With our PJet, he's got the red. It's too cold for him now. All right, PJet, help me out, bro. This whole area right here, how far out are we going to go? How far out are we going to go? Way out to the tip or just so? Humble pie. Yeah. I'm looking to move away from here. PJet, I should show you a picture of a house that we've got down here. Somebody told me 64 grand. 63, 64 grand. Brick house. 64 grand. Nuts. That's crazy. Where you at on this island, bro? No, Tam. I put the pin in where it goes. PJet tells me where it goes. All right there. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Don't do that to me, damn it. We got folks all over. We got some up here. Yeah, I got mine, the white one there. I got mine, the big white one. Got one in Florida. We got to Louisiana. We got one. We actually got one in Augusta, Georgia. Glenn Bonesteel. I didn't quite break the island off, but it didn't want to stay there. Got a bunch up in the Midwest. Got one in Utah. We got one in Arizona, and we got one out in the LA area. So, and then we got some overseas. We got some over. Let's see. There's our overseas map, and we got some pins in that. Yes, two pins. Two pins in Rhode Island. Yep. Mm-hmm. We got two pins in Rhode Island. We do have one person in Tennessee. We got two in Tennessee, in fact. This is Tennessee. This is Tennessee. We got one here, one there. Yeah, we got Ken Castro, and we got Captain Carl 8. They're both from Rhode Island. Then we got one from Massachusetts, one down in Delaware there, Tabletop Delaware. We got baseball demos, and then we got Sean in the yellow, and then Danny and Grace, they're the red. Show the Europe map. I'll get that close as I can get to it right here. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I'll knock myself offline here. Oh, that was great. All right. We're still here. All right. Let's see. Right there. We've got 4 pins in there. Yeah. We got one in France and 3 in the UK. Yep. Tennessee is an answer to every trivia question, bro. All you got to ask is a question. Where are the most rednecks in the U.S.? Who's in France? Who is in France? Samaguera. I can't say his name too good. But it's Thamara. 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 Samagira. I'm not real good with his name. What state is bordered by the most other states? Tennessee? Really? Oh man, I didn't know that one. What state has the most rednecks? Tennessee. Yeah, Thama comes in every once in a while. Remember that 6 hours difference. You're 5. Well, that's Danny and Gray. We just spoke of Danny and Gray just a minute ago. Here he come in, and I'm sure he's getting the rain today. We're getting a pretty darn good rain. Like I say, I just punched the holes in my yard, and so I'm hoping it's going to help it grow. They cut the tree down in the back yesterday, so we'll see what's happening there. I've got all the cards now. So all I've got to do is get them printed. That's all I got to do. If I get them printed out, we are ready to roll. I'll cut them out fine tooth meticulously. Yeah, nobody in Europe is on your night streams. I sometimes am, but that's because I have no work the next day. Well, that's the same way. It's the same way with Paul and Alan. If they have nothing going on the next day, sometimes they'll stay up until 11, 12, 1, 2. Your shirt should be coming soon. Okay. All right. I'll check your mail today, in fact. What sports games do you play, Tam? Everybody's got a new car this season, too. So we're going with the 2020 model cars. Tam's pretty young. Tam's a young person, I think. No word from D-Longe yet. His fever was going up just a little bit last night. Yeah, he saw it. I showed it to him last night. I recently started playing payoff pitch. All right. Now, how old are you again, Tam? How old are you again? I think Tam's pretty young. Mid-20s. Hey, mid-20s at school. Mid-20s at school. I just thought you were just like maybe just out of college or right around college age. I didn't know. That's cool. Mm-hmm. And I'm mid-50s if you want to guess. So, yeah, we're getting a good rain shower today. We really are. One of the most dangerous things I've done in a long time. No, PJ. Brian Gorman's, JB Gorman's older. Yeah. He's more. Yeah, we got D-Longe is 65. D-Longe's 65. Let's see, but I'm pretty sure Brian Gorman's a little bit older. So I haven't heard from JB a lot. I've not heard from him in a long time. And he's the one that always keeps me updated on golf. He's the one. He's got a good friend that has a nephew that plays golf. So yeah, I don't feel so old now, Rob. Yeah, man. And I'm serious. I'm serious as everything. If you're looking to escape New York, I could show you a house. I could actually go take a picture of it, ride down the road, come back up here and show it to you in 5 minutes. And my house keeps vibrating whenever someone is taking a shower. It's a brick house and it's 60-some thousand. I'm serious. It's almost in sight of my house. And pretty quiet. I actually lived there as a kid for, I don't know, maybe 3-4 years, something like that. So we lived there. Yeah, it's been 40 years ago, but I lived there as a kid. And one time they had a little koi pond next to the house built up and all. It's maybe an acre of land. You got a Sears fence going down one side. Yeah, it's quiet. I don't think you'd have any problem with neighbors. Fell into a koi pond once. Yeah, these people actually had big giant goldfish, probably a foot long or something. Just finished champions of the galaxy. Okay, need someplace with decent sized area for a garden. Well, that's my dad to this day says that was the best garden spot ever. It was, I don't know, we grew beans, corn. I'm sure we had. I will, I will. I'll go take a picture of it and I'll send it to you. Yep, I'll do that. Um, the house needs a little bit of work to it, no doubt about that. Needs some work. Good God, man, 60 grand, 5 fights, just under 40 minutes. Very cool, Philip. But it's got an upstairs and a downstairs. So I mean, yeah. If you, it's the size of this house, or maybe a little bigger. And ours is 1,170 feet, 1,170 square. Moving's always the hardest thing to do, though, bro. We moved all our shit from Philly down here, and it took us 3 U-Hauls. And I'm like, damn. I mean, it was just a pain in the ass. It really was. It was a pain in the ass to move. But once we moved, we're like, now we're here. Now we're here. So, yeah, I feel a lot better. And she does too. Moving is a pain in the ass over in England. Too much paperwork. I ain't worried about the paperwork. I'm worried about the back work, lifting shit. Yeah, that's when you go get you a couple of, I don't know, 20, 25-year-old people, 4 of them, and be like, okay, look, help me load all this shit in my truck. Give me some money. I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm serious. And I tell you what, the profession you're in, PJ, I was in it for a while. I actually worked for the same company. I think I did. And I used to go to like doctor's offices and put up the little print, hours and stuff on windows and stuff. Oh yeah. And we don't have many of those businesses around here. It would be an excellent business. Yeah. Who's got a good business? I just was talking about what he's doing. I used to do it, and I worked for one of the companies that you hear more about. And I did it. I enjoyed it. I just moved back home. That's all it was. I moved back home. I was in Texas doing it. And I enjoyed it, man. And if you're that good at it, PJ, kidding me? You can rock a business around here if you're that good with stuff. You really can. And it doesn't cost that much to live around here. I mean, how much is gas? How much is gas in New York, PJ? I shiver to even think. Hard to tell as I don't follow modern sports. But how much? Yeah, how much is just regular unleaded fuel up in New York? I shiver to even think. Because I've never been inside the city. I've drove all over, and I have been all over upstate New York. $2 a gallon. Okay, that ain't bad. Okay, it's right at $2 a gallon here too. Rob, for standard cable for $30 a month, what sports channels do you get? Nothing. ESPN2, maybe. Yeah, you ain't paying $30 a month around here, dude. Ain't no way. For $30 a month, you might get 12 channels. Mm-mm. The only way you're going to watch NFL is if it's on CBS, NBC, ABC, or Fox. That's the only way. But as far as shit, we pay more than $200 a month. Keep us the fast internet where she can work. And we've got all the channels, Showtime, Cinemax, all that shit. We keep it all. Now we may get rid of some of it come fall of the year. After they get rid of Shameless's last season's coming up. So we'll see about that. We pay $100 a month for like half the EPL. We can catch most of the EPL games. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. NBC Sports Network, they'll throw 4 games on in a day, and then NBC, and then, oh, yeah. In a day, we can watch 6 or 7 EPL games if they play in them. Yeah. Is Fox bigger than NBC? NBC Universal or Fox? Fox is bigger. Fox is bigger because Fox has more channels. And Fox, they are, let's see, who are they in with now? Warner Brothers? I think it's Warner Brothers. So Fox is bigger. NBC probably is more appealing just because they're not as big. Fox was awesome. 25 years ago, when you had to go to the UHF channels and watch them, they were good then before they got so damn big. Yeah. Fox was actually cool as shit back 25 years ago. They done took a stranglehold on things now. So, yeah, they're not as good. I don't think they're as good anyway. I imagine to watch all the NFL games, it was a lot cheaper for cable price. Well, the thing is, you can get that NFL package or whatever. And I think it's $300, $299. I think you can watch all of them. Of course, you can't watch but one at a damn time anyway. But baseball, when that comes back around in March, if they do plan on having the full 162 games, I think it runs us $129, and we can sit there and we don't get blacked out or nothing. We can watch every freaking game. Every game it comes on, we can watch it. See, this year we just didn't watch that many because 60 games. Yeah, it was just. But I'll watch a World Series. Should be good. 300 for football is a lot, yeah, but it's about half that for baseball. And look at all the games. It's not even $1 a game for baseball. And then me and my wife both will sit and watch it. So we're like, shoot 50 cents in a bucket. We do. Most time we do that. Every game we'd shoot 50 cents in a bucket and be like, okay, let's play for next year. Which is cool. Or either just throw $1 in a bucket, whatever. What's the price to watch a single team's game all season instead of anything? No. You can't do that, Tam. That's the thing. You got to pay for all of them. And then that's the thing. We watch the Philadelphia Phillies, but you got to pay to watch all of them. You can't pick. If you could pick and choose, that would be awesome. Like $50 and just pay for one team. That'd be great. You can't do that though. You got to pay for the whole package, and then, like I say, but the thing is, it had its advantages because sometimes we'd always watch a Phillies game, and then what's NFL Game Pass? That's the same thing. You pay that $300, and it just opens up every football game. It just opens every football game up to you on your TV. But the baseball situation, we would watch the Phillies, and then after that, let's say Walker Buehler and Madison Bumgarner pitching against each other. We'd be like, hell, let's watch this part of that too. Oh yeah, we'd be in front of the TV a lot. So we would try to get a good walk or two in before baseball, and then come inside and whatever we were having for dinner. Most time we eat during the first, second inning, something like that. So kind of like if we were at the games eating hot dogs or whatever. So we always try to kind of follow a routine. And the Phillies always started their games at 7:05 or 7:35, depending on issues in the world stuff. Most times 7:05. So, okay, so realistically, what's the cable prices a month to watch every NFL, NBA, and MLB? Shit, man. Probably $300 a month. If you want to just sit there and just watch sports all the time, you're probably paying at least another 50 or 60 a month. Yeah. No, we ain't doing that shit. We pay about 225, 215 or something, 220. But no, we're not playing for the NFL or NBA package. We're not going to do that. That's not us. And you still got 4 or 5 games every week you can watch anyway. So it's not, I thought people in the UK were getting ripped off. Oh, you're going to pay for it. They're not giving you shit away. But like I say, though, on Sunday afternoons, you get 3 games. You either get 2 early games and 1 late game, or 1 early game and 2 late games. Then you got a night game. You got a Thursday night. First off, you got Thursday night game, and then 3 day games, and then Sunday night, and then Monday night. So that's 6 games. You're watching almost half of the teams play if you sit there and watch everything. Yeah. So, and then on the NFL network, which that's just all they doing there on the NFL network. They're just talking about the plays that have been made for the day. After that night's over with, they start just showing games from a week overnight. They'll cut some of the stuff out, but they last 2.5 hours or something like that. Thoughts on the World Series right now? I'm telling you, I like your Braves. I like your Braves, and I like your Rays. I think they're the 2 best pitching teams coming in there now. I think the Dodgers are probably the best hitting team coming in there. But no, they don't. NFL Network on Thursday night shows a live game. Yeah, they do. I like the way the Braves are playing right now, but right now, I would not. Rays and Braves, I think that's going to go 7. I really do. The Rays and Astros. I think the Astros have a lot of pressure on them right now. People are starting to speak up now. Like, boo, the Astros, boo the Astros, even though they can't hear it. It's in their minds. NFL Network, that's pretty much just a sports package. It ain't much to it. So I just think the Rays are built to play the Astros. I really do. They have starting pitching, they have decent relief pitching, and they get timely hitting. They're playing in California. So no little crackerjack ball field. They're playing either in I don't know if they're playing in Dodger Stadium or San Diego Petco, one of the 2. And neither one of those are just little crackerjack boxes. And all right, Tam, have a great evening. I think with a bigger ball field, advantage Tampa all the way. Now they're going to Arlington with Dodgers and Atlanta. Now Arlington is a launching pad. I mean, people can hit the crap out of the ball. And the Dodgers have a lot of left-handed power, but the Braves have some good left-handed pitching. Man, I tell you, I think this one goes 6, maybe 7. I don't think the other one goes that far. I think maybe the Rays win that one in 5, maybe 6. But if I'm edging both ways, I'm probably edging 6 and 7, maybe. And we'll see what happens. Um, After all is said and done, I think maybe Atlanta wins it all. We'll see. I hope they don't. I'm not a Braves fan, but my dad would love to see it. So for him, I don't mind if he likes, if it makes him that happy. Uh, and Rob, why don't you pick a mediocre baseball team, assign us each a player at random, and let us take on the league in a schedule? Keith, we're glad to see you, man. I was just we've been asking about you all morning. Why don't you pick a mediocre baseball team, assign us each a player at random, let us take on the league in a schedule? You're just talking about and payoff pitch. We can all. Oh boy, we can do that. We can do that. 2019, we'll try to find. Hey, we'll try to find a 500 team. We'll try to find a 500 team in 2019. You do know who was 500 in 2019. So wrong, right? So wrong. Yeah, we can do that. We just got PJets. We just got PJets button up there, pin up there. So 31, 32. This will be 33. PJet is 33. First time we got to catch him in a while. Not the Phillies again. They're 81 and 81. We got some real bad pitching, too. All right. Wouldn't that be some stuff, though? And everybody, what we do with dice roll or whatever. So Keith wants to play. All right. 2019 payoff pitch. Just have to remake cards. We could probably do that again. Do an AL team. Oh boy. Ooh. Somebody ring my doorbell. Let me go check it out. Don't laugh at my shorts, too much. What's going on? No, I didn't know you never. I know you guys like sometimes like bingo and stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to call ahead of time. I don't. Somebody told me about it. I could have out of the game. Oh, did you? Try to pick up a shop. Boy, oh boy. Only my friends could think about that, couldn't they? All right, let's see. Do an AL team. Make Allen happy. Yeah. Red Sox, Rangers, Mets. By invitation only, go to bingo. And that's some stuff. We don't like your money, so we invite you. And you come or you do not come. Good morning. What team could we do? We'll think of one. Not the Phillies again. So, update us, Keith. Rain, wind, electric, everything. Tell us what's happening before we go. And I'm hoping maybe to hear from another fellow before we go. So, update me. It is nice outside. Okay, windy? It's got to be windy. Oh my God. You got a storm coming through. It's nice outside. It's got to be breezy there. And actually, right now, it's really calm here. It really is. It's really calm. It's nice out. Electric. Do you have electric? I would hope so. I would hope so. No breeze, man. You must be right there, almost in the eye of the damn thing. How about electrical power? I mean, electric. Do you still have your electric? They said so many people lost it. Yeah, I have power, but no internet. Okay. And what was going to be the last thing I said? How much rain did you guys get, roughly? I mean, is the rain on your streets deep as crap, or is it um, does it look like the ground actually is saturated, but looks like it held it? And is there any getting around with vehicles, stuff like that? All we see is the crap part of the deal. Trees laying this way and that, and we can't really see the people that are stuck wherever they're at. Can't go anywhere, which sucks. Maybe 7, 8 inches of rain yesterday, plus 5 the day. Oh dear Lord! Oh my gosh! So it's got to be water standing in your yard in a foot of friggin' rain. Damn, that's a lot of rain, man. That is a lot of rain. I'm getting a little bug in here being a bitch. Missed him. Mr. Miyagi, what would be the chances of me catching this thing? Bzzz. The water was building up last night, but it ran off somewhere. Oh, okay. You guys know what I'm talking about when I'm doing this. I hope so. Oh, it means you have good luck for next, I don't know, for next year or so, next 2 years. Brings good luck to you. Catch a fly in that damn thing with your chopsticks. I can only imagine. Miyagi say, maybe we'll play some payoff pitch and get some teams. You're the first name on there, Keith. You are the first name on there. You could be a pitcher. You could be a hitter. You could be a bench player. You could be a bench player. Wouldn't that be something? You could be a bench player. Oh, me. And maybe we'd play every team or something. I don't know. Our 12-hour race was actually pretty cool. And we had 2 or 3 lead changes. So it worked out pretty good. It's not pretty bad. It was not bad at all. I liked it. DeLons was leading, starting the race. I want to say after 8 hours, he was. Where was I sitting at? I was sitting in 3rd place and ended up winning that race. Well, it was after 4 hours. Okay. Wax on, wax off. Eye to eye, eye to eye. He jump his ass all the time. Miyagi-san. Miyagi-san say, ancient Chinese proverb. Never eat dog when dogs still bark. When taking bite of meat, make sure it don't go, ow. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ancient Chinese secret, huh? So yeah, we're gonna see what we can get into as the day progresses. I don't know exactly what, but it is just a miserable day. Clemson beats Miami. Clemson will beat Miami pretty handily, I think. Miami, I think, still has a ways to go to be Clemson's level. Upset. Texas beats Oklahoma. Texas will beat Oklahoma. I think they're for real. I really do think they're for real. Alabama, is Alabama playing Ole Miss? Let's see. Let me get my games together here. College football games today. Uh, it's really not an upset with Texas and Oklahoma because Texas is ranked and Oklahoma's not. Um, we got Florida at Texas A&M. Florida's a good team. Florida is a good team. They would be a bowl eligible. I mean, they would be a team to be watching for the BCS 6 or whatever. Um, they're going to trample. I think they're going to trample Texas A&M. I think Oklahoma has lost once or twice. Virginia Tech is playing North Carolina. North Carolina is ranked number 8 in the country. And Virginia Tech is going down south. You know, I like Tech here. I really do. It's going to be muddy. It's going to get nasty. They should be able to run with anybody. And I think that's going to keep them in the game. We'll see. We'll see. LSU, Missouri, got like LSU even with a new quarterback. Texas Tech, Iowa State. Good ball game here. This is going to be a good ball game. I like Iowa State. Tennessee and Georgia. Georgia never plays up to its expectation, but neither does Tennessee. I like Georgia pretty big in this game. UTSA against BYU. BYU plays every out of market nothing that they possibly can. It's a shame. BYU wins that one. Arkansas and Auburn. Barn burner right here. Arkansas and Auburn. This is going to be one right here. Auburn should win this game, and they're at home. But the fans, I don't even know if there's going to be fans. Next time I order a pizza over the phone, I'm going to ask them to give me the Rob pizza. The Rob special, extra sauce, double extra sauce, half a cheese, and ground beef. That's a Rob pizza. If they ask you what is a Rob pizza, double extra sauce, half a cheese with ground beef. That's what we get. I'll take Auburn now. Alabama, Mississippi. Alabama's just too big up front. Miami and Florida at Clemson. I think Clemson's a better team here. I really do. Florida State and Notre Dame. This could be messy. 40-point game. 40-point game, folks. Florida State is in the biggest whirlwind it's been in the last 20 years or 15 years. They are gonna. I'll just pretend I'm drunk. They're in terrible shape. Florida State doesn't score 2 touchdowns in this ball game, and Notre Dame scores at least 45, maybe 50. They're going to kick Florida State's ass. Yeah. Next week, Clemson, Georgia Tech, Louisville, Notre Dame, LSU, Florida next week. Oh boy, man, oh man! After Florida State gets their ass kicked by Notre Dame tonight, then they get to play Carolina next week. Carolina's gonna be pissed, especially if they lose to Virginia Tech. Georgia and Alabama, Boston College, Virginia Tech. It's going to be a lot of good games on. It really should be. Man, oh, man. That's going to be pretty good. We're going to try to get back on here sometime today. I don't know. We really don't have a plan. Don't have any planned anything going on. If that storm's coming towards you, be careful, folks. I know it's coming kind of toward the Midwest, and then it's going to turn off kind of toward New York, where PJet's been. Based on what you know about Sean, what would the Sean pizza be? Butter pecan, and butter pecan. On on pizza, on crust. Butter pecan 3 ways on a crust. And if it melts, I don't care. That's what he was. I don't know what he would eat. I don't know. Kids that age are so damn picky. Kids that age are so picky, man. They really are. I was a kid that age one time. I was picky. I know I was. So, but yeah, where are we at now? A little 11 o'clock. Yeah, check out some of the game day stuff on ESPNU. A lot of college football games going on today. If you get bored, come on here, check out one of my older videos. I've got to find out what these guys were talking about yesterday. I said, son of a bitch. I don't know who I was calling to or who I must have been talking to. I need to find out during the tree cutting situation. But 2 or 3 people done said I called somebody a son of a bitch. And I'm like, I don't know who it was because everybody here, they said, did you call Darla? I said, definitely not. So I don't know where you said some women was a bitch. I said some woman was a bitch. I wonder who it was. I need to find it. If anybody finds it, that part of that, of where the tree was getting cut down, that was 3 hours. Tune me in 2:15 to 2:20 or 2:25. You're kind of animated. Oh, I probably was. Whoa, that's a bitch if you ever seen one. Was I in front of the camera or were we showing the tree at the time? It was in the last 45 minutes, probably. Okay. Yeah. So if we can get it kind of dialed in where I'm talking about it, I'll see if I can figure it out. If I can find it, I'll definitely explain myself as to who I was talking about and let you guys know what's going on. Y'all have a good one. Now I gotta go into investigative mode. And like I say, if you find out where it's at, where I said it, let me know and let me know about the minute that I say it. That way I can turn it back about 5 minutes and kind of figure out what I'm talking about. Have a good one, guys. Bye.